What is going on, people? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some more Gran Turismo 7. However, this isn't really going to be just about Gran Turismo 7. It's going to be about the state of the racing games out right now. And it's very poor. It's really, really bad. I'm afraid to say. It's just bad. I'm going to talk a little bit about Gran Turismo 7. I'm also going to talk a little bit about Forza Horizon 5. And pretty much the type of videos that you guys should be able to expect on the channel from now on. How often, and all that sort of stuff. So, I'm going to continue to play these games. I'm going to continue to do all the sort of stuff that I used to do before. I don't think I'm going to do it daily. I've been stressing out so much trying to upload videos every single day on content that just doesn't exist. It just isn't there. They got rid of so many things in Forza Horizon 5 compared to Forza Horizon 4. Well, they didn't really get rid of them, but the amount of stuff that is just missing. You know, a bit of competition, a bit of just something there that I can actually go and try. And it's the same with Gran Turismo 7. Not in the same sense exactly, but I'm going to explain it to you regardless. Anyway, I was out yesterday and I tried to record a little bit of IRL gameplay. This is about as far as I got. Mostly because that is like the only usable clip that I could actually use. Mostly because the roads were so bad. And first of all, where there was good roads, there was a lot of traffic. And then where there was bad roads, obviously I couldn't drive any bit faster than like 20 kilometers an hour, which is terrible. So I'm not going back there again. Let's just put it that way. But I am going to try to make some more IRL videos for you guys to put up on the channel. I did say this before. When summer comes and when good weather comes, I will go and actually go outside and drive my car and record clips and driving vlogs and all that sort of stuff. I actually ended up getting a lot of pictures, which you guys can see on my Instagram. Link to that is in the description below. Regardless, like I said, more content, more IRL content I want to bring over to the channel. Anything car related, pretty much, is very much welcome. And I want to do as much of that as I possibly can on the channel, especially with the good weather coming in the summer. But yeah, let's get back to video games. Gran Turismo 7, there just isn't content in it at the moment. I've played the game, I finished all the menus, all the missions, all the licenses, all on gold. I unlocked all the cars that they just give to you pretty much. And that's it. You're pretty much done. There's nothing else to do, right? You do all these random races and you get some cash and you just go buy cars and you upgrade them. The only thing is, they decided to patch this game and update it, so you can't actually do the same race again and again and again to be able to get as much money as you were able to before, which is about 97 grand per race. And they pretty much slashed it. They slashed it in like half or something. So you just can't. You cannot get the same amount of money that you were able to get before, because they were like, oh well, you know, it's kind of boring. You shouldn't do that. You should try to, you know, play the game the way it's supposed to be played, do all the races and all that shit. It's like, what's the point? Why? You're making cars realistic amount of money, right, in this game, which is technically what they're going for. You know, you have like McLarens and stuff like that going for like, you know, 15 million, 16, 18 million, whatever it is. Bugatti's going for like 2 million. It's normal, right? It makes sense for you to do that. However, the price of upgrades in this game are ridiculous. Why is it when I go to try change, like, let's say my air filter, right? I'm going to get like a racing intake, you know, a custom intake. Why does that cost almost 3 grand? On a car? You think in real life it costs 3 grand to get a bit of piping and to get a pod filter at the end of it? No, of course not. It doesn't cost that much money, you know? So it's a bit stupid in that regard, where they're trying to make it as realistic as possible in terms of earning money and spending it on actual cars. But then when it comes to you know, buying upgrades, it costs me like $500,000 to you know, fully build a car. It doesn't cost anybody $500,000 credits or dollars or whatever to build anything in real life, unless you're building something that's a full-on race car. Like that's genuine race car from the ground up, full body, everything changed. $500,000 credits or $500,000 or whatever does not go into it like that. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute in my head how stuff like that works, right? Some of the parts I understand. I understand stuff being very, very expensive. I don't understand NOS. You think people buying NOS and installing NOS in a car costs 100 grand? You really think that that's realistic? Gran Turismo, Polyphony Digital. Of course not. Of course it isn't. So they've kind of messed with the economy of this game, and it's kind of a lot harder to earn money in it and to be able to afford anything in it. So I don't know about the whole videos on Gran Turismo 7, how they're gonna go. Now Forza Horizon 5, it's like, I don't want to be like a broken record and say the same thing over and over again. The leaderboards are broken, so I can't do any top 1000 videos on the channel. Again, just the leaderboards are just fully broken, just full of cheaters and all this sort of stuff, so I can't really do anything there. Then there are the lack of brand new cars, the lack of brand new content. It should have been a DLC by this point. On Forza Horizon 4, we had a DLC back in December, right? So we had a DLC for Forza Horizon 4 around a month or a month and a half after its release, right? It's been like, what, 4 months now since the thing came out? I think Forza Horizon 5 came out. It's been around 4 months or 5 months now since that game came out, and still no DLC. We're just doing the same thing over and over again that we've done all the way since back in Forza Horizon 4 when they introduced the festival playlist, and that's just them adding, or like just giving us a couple of cars every week, and that's pretty much it. Here you go, enjoy your couple cars, and that's it. There's like no content in the game. There's just nothing to do, you know? So people lost interest. People lost interest in watching the videos on my channel, especially because obviously these games are just dead. There's no point of doing this. I have started to actually play Minecraft, which is now on the second channel. If you guys didn't know, I do have a second channel. I ended up playing a little bit of Minecraft, and I've started, or restarted I guess, a really old series called Dubscraft on my channel. So I brought that back, and that is on the channel. You can go ahead and watch it there on the second channel, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. But again, I guess the amount of videos that I will be uploading to the channel is just gonna get, I guess, just a little bit less, you know, often, if that makes sense. So they're just gonna be a little bit more sparse or scarce. I don't know what the actual correct word is there, but basically it's just they're just not gonna be as many on the channel as often. I'm still gonna continue to upload the content. It's just not gonna be as many, and it's not gonna be daily. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this update video. There's not really much in it. Like, there's not really much to do, you know, in any of these games. But I thought I'd explain the situation here. Again, people just find these games boring now because there's just no new content in it, so there's no point of watching these videos. But yeah, if you're gonna stick around, subscribe, like, share, comment, do whatever it is you guys want to do. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.